So, just wanted to ask, what's been your time so far in Tucson? How do you like it?
It's been crazy. It's been fun. The facility is amazing. Getting to know the new players has been fantastic. Uh, Getting to know some of these new coaches I've never worked with has been really fun. Been having fun. It's been a grind, but it's been fun.
What's been your relationship with the players so far that you met?
Meeting with them all the time, and just trying to get to know them and have them get to know me. And I got pretty lucky because all the guys in my position group are really, really cool. And then, guys like Noah and T Mac and Montana and KG, like they're all really cool kids too. So I feel kind of lucky that get an opportunity to be around such cool kids.
And what was that process like trying to get Dorian and Kian try to because I know they were
Yep.
looking to go to the portal. What was that process like trying to get them to stay, and how
Just,
that worked out?
um, you know, just like recruiting, trying to, as quickly as I could, get them to know me and get them comfortable with who I am. And then, really similar to when you would talk to a recruit, trying to let them know what value you can add to them and showing them tape and um, giving them some of my experience working with other tight ends. Um, and I'm really grateful they're both great kids.
And prior to coming here, was there any what did you know about the program, and is there anything that you took from other coaches, what they were saying about it?
What I know about Arizona's program?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the former coaches on staff here under Jed was one of my best friends, and so I'd watch all the time. Like I like it, the irony in this situation, because I don't watch a lot of college football because the last thing you want to do when you get home is not watch college football after you do it all day nonstop. And but you watch your friends, and so Kevin Cummings, the wide receiver coach, one of my best friends, and so anytime Arizona was on, I watched. So I actually knew more about this program than I knew about just about any other program in the country.
My name is Brian Peterson. I'm with AZ
Nice.
Desert Swarm. Just
What's
want
up, buddy?
to introduce myself.
Yeah.
Um, what other schools had you been at before San Jose?
Southern Oregon University.
Okay, so um, how has it been? I mean, there haven't been any games or anything, but
Yep.
making a jump from Mountain West to a power conference, do you really see a big difference other than maybe resources?
Resources.
Yeah, is that really what it comes down to?
Football is football.
Yeah.
My experience meeting with the staff and meeting with the players feels the same as it did at Southern Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
The resources, the amount of people around is different. Like the meals and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, the football still feels like football.
Mm-hmm. And do you anticipate it being a lot like what Coach Brennan did at San Jose as far as the way you guys run a team?
Yeah, I mean we're figuring all that stuff out, and you know, all of those things are all living, breathing organisms, and so like we changed quite a bit when we were at San Jose, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. There was a lot of differences in our program from when we first started to when we end. I mean, the landscape's changing, your roster's changing, so
Mm-hmm.
you can't ever just do the same thing.
Sure.
But I know that for Brennan, like it's built on having a strong culture, having a lot of love in the program, making it feel like a family,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of like our core DNA. And I know that we're going to do everything we can to try and make it feel that way here.
While there are other positions where there's a lot of returning production,
Mm-hmm.
not so much the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at that as like a clean slate that you're not going in with, well, this is what you did last year, now let's do this differently?
good
That
question.
you have more molding.
That's a good question, and I don't know if I necessarily have a great answer for it. I would say that my mind doesn't maybe think that way. Um, it's simple. Like I think a good coach just makes a bunch of really small decisions
Mm-hmm.
great,
Okay.
as opposed to like I try not to think in like big generalities. Like right now, I'm trying to with every single one of those kids do the best I can to make them feel like they're improving
Mm-hmm.
and make them feel like they're getting something out of our relationship. And hopefully, at the end of the day, if we work hard enough, then we'll do a lot of cool stuff on the football field. But I haven't necessarily thought of it that way.
What are
If that makes
the
sense.
what are the main goals for the spring?
To like I'm talking about like for me when I'm talking to them, like we're talking about like footwork in the run game, we're talking about hand placement in the run game, we're talking about stance and start, we're talking about fundamentally cutting, understanding the playbook, like things that are like objective and can be like said you did well or you did poorly. We don't try our. I'm not gonna worry about any numbers based things or anything like that. We're trying to earn a place in this offense where we are critical parts of it, and the only way we're gonna do that is if we focus on really really small details.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Are there any updates that you've heard from Kean in the weight room this off season?
In terms of
just like any progress reports from anything that he's done well or
he's doing great. He's doing great. All of them are. Key, I'm excited to coach. TP, I'm excited to coach. We got Berto and DT and Johnny and like all the kids are doing a great job. And this has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the previous staff and the kids. Like there's already a strong culture in my room in terms of working hard and being disciplined and all that type of stuff. And the strength staff's always talking about how good they do. So I'm lucky that way.
And are there any leaders that have stuck out to you so far in the tight end group? Like I know Miranda's been there for a while.
Yep. It's Berto and it's Key.
Okay.
Berto and Key. And Berto, he's 24 years old. He's Portuguese, German, and he has like some real experience. He's a grown up, and so there's a maturity and a wisdom to him that I think demands a lot of respect from the rest of the guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.